56, the gentleman from Utah, Mr. Chaffetz, and a member opposed. Each will control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Utah.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This amendment requires OIRA to maintain records on each significant regulatory action reviewed such that it is easily accessible and transferable when responding to congressional requests. Unfortunately, in the last Congress, Mr. Chairman, the committee asked for the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs, OIRA. We asked Administrator Shalansky for records relating to the review of the waters of the United States, often known as WOTUS, and that rulemaking process. The Administrator repeatedly failed to take the request seriously, which led me, as the chairman of the Oversight and Government Reform Committee, to issue a subpoena in July of 2015. Even upon issuance of a subpoena, OIRA resisted responding to the request, blowing past deadlines and being totally non-responsive. We held multiple hearings. We conducted transcribed interviews. We had lengthy staff-to-staff conversations, but still OIRA did not seem to take the request seriously. I don't know how much money they wasted in time and effort and to slow this process down and resist our being able to get the information that they said they had in order to make this decision. It was not until the committee, myself as the chairman, getting on the phone with the head of OMB, when I told him that I had every intention to hold Mr. Shalansky in contempt and issue a contempt report, that we actually received a full set of documents. This was well past a year since the initial request. You should not have to go through those gyrations whatsoever. I think the resistance was largely a political maneuvering, this is my own opinion, by the administration that did not want us to see how rushed, incomplete, and politically involved this regulatory review was. That's my own personal opinion. But for those that are here in the future generations, it seems reasonable that they have to have their act in order if they're actually going to issue a rule. And if Congress asks for the underlying information as representatives of the people, that should be easily transferable to Congress upon request. That's what this amendment does. This is why it should pass, and that's what with this amendment is intended to do. With that, I reserve the balance of the time.
Gentleman reserves. For what purpose does the gentlelady from Virgin Islands seek recognition?
Mr. Chairman, I rise to claim the time in opposition to this amendment.
The gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you. I do not oppose this amendment. However, like the manager's amendment, it does nothing to improve the bill. This amendment, in fact, really does not move the needle at all. Agencies, including the Office of Management and Budget,